It is better to be silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. You've probably heard that before, said by someone. But who said it? If you know who said that, it's better to be silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. Go ahead and put that in the comments. I want to talk about that a little bit today. That's one of my favorite quotes of all time. This Sunday, we are going to continue our exploration of the book of Proverbs. We're going to dig into who actually said that quote. Google will tell you various things. So, anyway, good morning. It's Thursday, July 22nd. I am literally outside today in like a little garden area of our church. That is Whirling Road behind me, which runs in front of our church. It's a little less than 60 degrees, so it's a little bit chilly to say the least. So anyway, as I said, I'm talking about speech from the book of Proverbs on Sunday. And I'm right across a set of verses that I want to share with you today, and then we'll sum this up and we'll be out real quick today. But a couple reasons to be silent. This is in Proverbs chapter 18, verses 6, 7, and 8. Verse 6 says this: "A fool's lips bring him strife, and his mouth invites a beating." You have probably run across that person that with their mouth you just really wanted to beat them up. Verse 7 says this: "A fool's mouth is his undoing, and his lips are a snare to his soul." Kind of sounds like what I started with today, right? Be silent and be thought a fool, rather than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. So the third verse, verse 8, "The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to a man's inmost parts." And that's really more about how people like to consume gossip. And yet it's worthless and destroys our souls. So I wanted to kind of give you a real quick, I'm not sure what this thing is called, but it's where you make a word and the first letter, or every letter of that word is the first letter of another word that you want to remember. I thought it was an anagram. It's not. It's not alliteration. I really would like your help on that. If you know what that is, please tell me what it's called when you do that, because I'd love to have that word. But the word today is in our title when we're talking about speech. I titled this "Think Before You Speak." And the first letter of think is the letter T. So I want us to think about the letter T for true. We live in a world today, it's tough to discern what is true because so much stuff gets so quickly passed. But I think really we need to make an effort to be more discerning. John 8:44, Satan is the father of lies. And when we just pass along things that are untruths, we're working for him, to be honest with you. So that's the first thing of this word think, is it true? And I've talked about that before, so we won't keep going about it. The second letter is H. Is what you are about to say helpful? Is what you're adding, is it helpful in the moment? Does it meet the other criteria that I'm about to give you? The I in think is inspiring. Is it encouraging? Is it helping someone to keep moving or pressing on because of your words? What a great gift that is. And you probably know somebody who has that gift. N in the word think is necessary. And this again goes back to our opening idea. It's often unnecessary words that get us in trouble. Are your words necessary? Are you just filling in gaps? Are you uncomfortable with the silence? Are you trying to make yourself look smarter? And there's a whole other area we could go down to about, instead of just thinking about what you're going to say, listen to someone else. So finally, the last letter of this think that is going to help us guide our speech today is be kind, which I think is probably the most valuable kind of speech. There's so much harmful and hateful speech in the world today. People need a kind word. So for today, I would say think before you speak today. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? Hey, thanks for being here. We'll post Sunday's video for you, probably at least by Monday afternoon. And you can find out who it is that really said that about it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. So don't let that be you today. Think before you speak today. We'll see you next time.